All right, it's officially autumn, which means that the weather's cooling down, the leaves are changing, and those of us in the fragrance community couldn't be more excited because it's time to break out some of those darker, denser, maybe some sweeter fragrances that are just a little bit more interesting than those freshies you've been wearing all year. It's time to break out the sexy, and I've got 10 certified bangers for you. This was a hard list to put together, so it's actually 10 fall fragrances plus 2 honorable mentions. They're all remarkable though, and there's probably going to be some upset folks whenever I get to number 1 because it's a little hard to get, but I'm gonna try to help you out. Let's talk about it. All right, welcome to Just Breathe Fragrances. On this show, we've experienced thousands of fragrances across every category to bring you honest, insightful, and unbiased reviews, interviews, and so much more so you can smell your absolute best in every moment that matters. Okay, so we've got our top 10 fall fragrances with 2 honorable mentions, and this was a list that took me a while to put together. They're all certified bangers. And as I mentioned, the one that's in number 1 spot is a little bit hard to get, but you can get it, and I'm gonna try to help you out with that, okay? So let's go over the honorable mentions real quick. The first honorable mention is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. So this is one that it didn't quite make the list because it's, in my opinion, it's kind of basic, okay? So this is a heavy, dark vanilla fragrance. I don't want to say heavy. This is a dark vanilla fragrance with an incense note. It leans slightly masculine and it's beautiful. It's just the projection isn't very good. The longevity is not bad. I believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, an eau de toilette. Yes, this is an EDT concentration. You would think the projection will be better. If you spray the heck out of this, it'll give you decent projection. But one of the honorable mentions, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Very good fragrance. I really like Mercedes-Benz Club Black. You basically just get a nice vanilla with an incense note. Nothing too complex, but it works, and I think it's like 45 bucks. The next honorable mention is only an honorable mention because I don't have a full bottle of it, okay? This would probably be in the top 3 if I had a full bottle, okay? So I'm only putting it in the honorable mention category because I don't have a full bottle, and I think I sprayed all I could of this one. A little bit got on there. Jeez Louise. Okay, so this is Chris Collins's Lust. So this is so good. Okay, so this is a nice semi-sweet, velvety, smooth, chocolatey oud fragrance that is, it's so good. When I tell you it's so good, it's a little bit pricey. Chris Collins Lust is $225 for a bottle, but golly, if you've got the coin, get it. This is so good. Like I said, this would be in my top 3 in the list if I had a full bottle, but I've just got and this is part of the Chris Collins Discovery set that I got, and golly, it's so good. It's one of those that you just want to smell more of, and it's sexy. It's honestly, the name Lust is fitting. This is an absolute masterpiece. I would say this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Chris Collins' Lust. All right, so now that we got the honorable mentions out of the way, let's break into the top 10. At the number 10 spot, Bon Parfumers 302. It says Amber, Iris, and Santal. That is, yeah, definitely what you get. You get, this is a nice, almost chocolatey amber floral. There's no chocolate listed, but on the dry down, it does have a little bit of a chocolatiness to me. So you're getting amber, geranium, and iris. So it's gonna be a slightly sweet, ambery, kind of heavy floral fragrance with some woods in the base as well. This is a gorgeous fragrance, and this is my fragrance of the day, in fact. This is something that, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a funny story about this fragrance. I spilled coffee all over myself earlier because of this fragrance, but you'll have to go to Instagram to hear more about that. Beautiful fragrance. I'd probably say an 8 out of 10. It has great longevity, phenomenal longevity, 8 to 10 hours. It's got good projection. This is something that will create a nice scent bubble around you, and people will definitely smell this. And it's one of those with an addictive quality where they will lean in to smell it a little bit more. That's Bon Parfumers 302. All right. And at the number 9 spot, so that was a niche fragrance. I've got a stark contrast, a clone house. Okay, it's a clone of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. It is Pandora Scents Tobacco Vanille, just a blatant ripoff. But it's so funny because this is 20 bucks and it's so darn good. It's wild how close. So I had a decan of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille and had this side by side. There was a slight difference in quality. That's really about it though, to be honest with you. Most people probably couldn't even pick it up. So this is a beautiful, as you guessed, tobacco and vanilla fragrance with a little cinnamon, some spices. It just says spices, but it's cinnamon. And clove. Okay, so you've got to like clove. You've got to like tobacco. But I've had several people smell this now, and it's one of those addictive, spicy tobacco fragrances that's going to be perfect for cooler weather. And it's 20 bucks. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, rather than paying $200 and some for some Tom Ford, you're getting 96% similarity with $20. If you're a stickler for quality, pick up the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But for me, this is probably what I'll end up rocking more than likely. So this is Pandora Scents Tobacco Vanille at the number 9 spot. Now, I would also tell you that I would wear that in just about any occasion, from t-shirt and jeans to a black tie affair. It's going to be very nice. This one that is at the number 8 spot is very versatile, and you can wear this in any situation, but it's going to shine if you put on a suit, or something like that. It's going to be a great work fragrance, and you've probably already seen it, me floating around. It's Dior Homme Intense. Man, this is a classic, an absolute classic. Okay, so I fell in love with Dior Homme Intense years ago, and I can't, this is my second bottle. I can't get enough of it. I love it. I use it for layering even. What you're getting with Dior Homme Intense, I mean, if you don't know already, is you're getting a masculine iris note that a lot of people refer to as smelling like a lipstick or a makeup bag or something like that. To me, if you've ever smelled actual iris, it does smell like a slightly sweet, powdery, dusty iris. It's just classic, okay? I wouldn't say this is dated, but a lot of people would say this is for a more mature man. For me, if you're a well put together man and you want something that's going to complete the ensemble, Dior Homme Intense, I mean, it's just gorgeous. You're getting that semi-sweet iris, some vanilla in there. And it's something that just works. It's got good projection, pretty good longevity. So this will get you through a work day. This is something that people around you will smell, and you're not going to find many people that won't like this. That's at the number 8 spot, Dior Homme Intense. Number 7 is from the house of Valentino. One thing I really like about Valentino is they have consistent, mass-appealing fragrances, and this is no different. Valentino Yellow Dream. You got to love that bottle, right? So Valentino Yellow Dream most notably has a ginger and a gingerbread note. It's nice, it's sweet, the longevity is pretty horrible, but if you spray a lot, no one's going to take offense to it. That's one good point, is it's a mass appealing fragrance, and it's a sweet gingerbread, not too sweet though, just sweet enough. Gingerbread, some sort of resins in there, some vanilla. But that gingerbread note is very unique. This is a compliment getter whenever the weather cools down. Just a phenomenal, like a compliment machine. I've gotten so many compliments from this. As you see with the juice level, it's about half full. That gingerbread note is gorgeous in this. That's Valentino Yellow Dream. All right, so at the number 7 spot, we had Valentino Yellow Dream, a designer fragrance. I think it's time to balance it out and get back to a clone house, okay? At the number 6 spot is a stud, man. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Is Teriyaki Intense by Lattafa. Man, Lattafa never sleeps. They just keep putting out bangers, and this is amazing. God. Okay, so a lot of people I've seen online have compared this to Kamra. I couldn't disagree more. This has a plum liquor note, so it's kind of boozy, kind of sweet. I wear this to church all the time, and I mean, I've had many people stop me in church. The pastor, actually, him and his wife said that this, well, they complimented me and said that I smelled really good. This is what I was wearing. So you're getting something that's sweet, not too sweet. I would call it semi-sweet. That plum liquor note is amazing, like a plum whiskey sort of. And so you're getting a nice, smooth, I almost feel like there's like a Cambodian oud in here, but I don't remember there being any oud in this. You're getting something that's nice, smooth, sensual, beautiful, and it's very cheap. I got this at Burlington. This was a Burlington find, probably 30, 40 bucks, something like that. Very nice. I would say this is unisex, but I would say any guy that's trying to elicit compliments, you have a nice date night with a beautiful young lady you're trying to impress coming up, go ahead and get Lattafa's Teriyaki Intense and thank me later. All right, we broke into the top 5, okay? So let's go back to a designer fragrance from the House of Prada. This is Luna Rossa Black, okay? So this is a fragrance that absolutely just works. You're not gonna find anyone that doesn't like this. I wish you could see the juice because I'm almost out of this bottle, but this is a nice powdery ambery fragrance that's semi-sweet. You could spray 20 sprays of this, all right, and no one's gonna take offense to it. You're gonna have a nice sillage, a nice scent bubble around you, projects well. For the first couple of hours, and then it just comes back into the skin, maybe an arm's length or half an arm's length, and becomes a skin scent after maybe 3 or 4 hours. Spray heavy on this though. What I found is you'll get pretty good projection and longevity for 5 or 6 hours on this one, and it's just so gorgeous, okay? I'm actually getting this for my father-in-law coming up. He doesn't watch the channel, I'm sure, so this is something that he complimented me on. I've gotten so many compliments on this. If you want a nice date night fragrance, this will make it into that list as well when I do the date night list, but a beautiful, powdery, dusty, ambery fragrance that everyone's gonna love. I'm gonna tell you right now, fellas, women love Prada Luna Rossa Black. That is a fact, okay? So at the number 5 spot, Prada Luna Rossa Black. Now, the next fragrance is one that I don't wear too awful much myself, but I think it's beautiful. It's a very popular fragrance, and that's why I don't really wear it that often. Is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. My son jacked this bottle, so it's almost empty. All right, but man, this is a really nice fragrance. When I first got this, I wore the hell out of it. Now I prefer Le Male Absolu, the other gold bottle. But this is phenomenal. So what you're getting is a honey tobacco fragrance with some aromatic lavender and mint. This is very mint forward. Golly, this is actually really good. So I mean, this is another compliment magnet. Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male's Elixir is a nice honey tobacco mint lavender, but what you're really getting is some aromatics with that lavender and the mint, a nice herbaceous, uplifting mint. So it's not really tobacco forward. This is something that it's got some nice vanilla, some nice sweetness. This has great projection. Okay, so it's gonna, this is enough of this will fill a room, right? This is phenomenal for cooler weather. I personally wouldn't advise this for warmer weather unless you're going out on a date, you know, somewhere AC, climate controlled. But man, this just works for cooler weather. That's Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. All right, so now it's getting serious, okay? We're in the top 3. Now, number 3, I don't want to hear any flack in the comments section, okay? Because I don't care who you are. This is a gorgeous fragrance, even though it's like 30 bucks, okay? So, Lattafa's Camera Kawa. Man, this is fire, okay? I wore this yesterday. I It was a little cooler here in Kentucky. Golly, I needed one spray. So if you're familiar with the Camera DNA, this adds a touch of coffee, and it just makes it to where it's more, it just seems blended well, more better, right? It seems like it's of higher quality than the rest of the line. I actually did a review on the entire Camera Kawa, or the entire Camera line. I'll go ahead and link that up here somewhere, okay? But Lattafa's Camera Kawa is that nice, beautiful, sweet, toffee fragrance that has some vanilla in there, some ambers, it's got coffee, and what you're really noticing is, in my opinion, a dramatic improvement over the hyped up Lattafa Camera with that coffee note. For me, if you're female, I'd go with the OG Lattafa Camera. If you're a male, I'd go with the Kawa, because that coffee note does make it a smidge more masculine. Dukan is the other Lattafa Camera. I don't really care for that. A lot of people say it's more masculine because of a smoky note. To me, there's this rubber ball smell that I just can't get past. This is quality though. I'm telling you right now, you could slap a $200 price tag on this and call it a niche fragrance. No one would know. Lattafa's Camera Kawa is a beautiful, sweet, toffee, boozy coffee fragrance that I think is phenomenal for cooler weather. This is a compliment machine, great projection, phenomenal longevity. I sprayed this on clothes yesterday, and this morning I put on the shirt that I was wearing and I could still smell it. Yeah, absolute banger, Lattafa Camera Kawa. Now, in the number 2 spot is going to be a designer toffee fragrance that is almost like a fresh toffee with incredible projection, great longevity, an absolute compliment magnet. Azzaro, the most wanted, the eau de parfum version, the black bottle. Guys, this is, I don't care who you are. It may be something that you're tired of if you're in the fragrance community because you've smelled it, a couple of times, right? But damn, it's so good. Okay, so you're getting in my opinion, even though it's a sweet fragrance with a toffee note, you're getting a freshness to it as well. This is the best of both worlds. It really is. It's fresh, it's sweet, it's nice, it's toffee, it's sexy. Man, it's sexy. Honestly, if you don't have this, this is blind buy worthy. You could blind purchase this and you're not going to be upset. Your wife, if you're a guy, your girlfriend, the girl that you want to be your wife or girlfriend, she's gonna love this. This is great for date nights. This is phenomenal for cool weather. I was in Dallas, Texas. I was the VP of sales for a company, and I was in Dallas, Texas with the CEO. He's French, he's from Luxembourg. And we went out to dinner. I got 4 compliments. He told me I smelled good. And then I got 4 other compliments from people in the restaurant. Of course, I sprayed the hell out of fragrance. This is so good. Azzaro's, the most wanted eau de parfum. You're getting a fresh, sweet, vanilla, toffee forward fragrance with great projection, great longevity. The quality is amazing. I think that Azar really knocked it out of the park with the most wanted eau de parfum. Yeah, I love this one. Okay, so we're at the #1 spot, and I want to preface this by saying this is kind of a hard to get fragrance, but if you can get it, man, it's unique, it's beautiful, it's got good projection, good longevity, I would say excellent longevity, pretty good projection, pretty good. It's an extrait de parfum, so it's gonna have that longevity. Man, it's so good. By the house of Aaron Terrence Hughes, Addicted. Oh my God. It's so good. I haven't even sprayed it yet, and I'm excited about spraying it. That's how good it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so most of Aaron Terrence Hughes' fragrances, in my opinion, are phenomenal. He's a chemist turned perfumer out of the UK, right? Oh, here we go. So this is a boozy, fruity, sweet fragrance that, honestly, to me, it has chocolate in the base, if I remember correctly. It almost smells a little bit like there should be a black cherry note in there, but there's no black cherry. The fruitiness is an apple. But the top note that produces the booziness is cognac. So you've got cognac, honey, apple, vanilla, chocolate, amber. I think there's sandalwood in there too. Golly. So this is something that, as the weather starts to cool down, this is a compliment magnet. The only challenge, it doesn't have good projection. Like, it's not going to create a great scent bubble around you, but your scent trail as you walk from room to room will be amazing. I spray a lot of this, you know, like 15, 16 sprays, and don't yell at me in the comments section, okay? But it works, it just works. If you've ever tried any Aaron Terrence Hughes fragrance, drop in the comment section what the fragrance was and what your experience was, and I bet it was very positive. So Aaron Terrence Hughes creates some incredible fragrances. Just Google them, check them out. This is actually not even my favorite from the house. My favorite is Hard Candy Elixir. It's amazing. It didn't make the list though. I actually wear Hard Candy Elixir all year round. But Addicted, when the weather cools down, this is such a beautiful, boozy, fruity, I think there's cinnamon in there too, but I normally don't like the note of cinnamon too awful much. I love the tobacco vanille. It's cinnamon clove, but guys, you've got to smell this. Sooner or later, you got to put your nose on this. A boozy, fruity, spicy fragrance with that chocolate that just makes it smooth, sexy, sensual, and unique. Good for all ages, good for anybody wanting to just smell sexy. I'm telling you right now, Aaron Terrence Hughes hit it out the park with Addicted, for sure. All right, so that does it for our top 10 fall fragrances. And I want to go ahead and encourage you that if you're a fan of any of these fragrances, if you're a fan of fragrance related content, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and soon we're going to start Subscriber Saturdays, which is something special for our subscribers that are in the comments section. I'll fill you in on another video what that is, but feel free to subscribe, get in the comments section, and share what you're wearing as the cool weather approaches and you know, fall and winter time is upon us. Share what your top fragrances are for that cooler weather. And remember, a great scent doesn't just smell good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe. Thank you.